Let's analyze together CGC.
Let's see, Canopy Growth Corporation, very interesting. We're in the weekly chart. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Very interesting. We have a very different picture right here if we compare it with the logarithmic scale.
Wow, look at that. I mean, I gotta tell you something about this. And before that, remember to subscribe to Trading ST for more videos.
Let's go.
So, well, you can see these last two upsides, the potential that we have right here. We are talking about August 2023. Wow, more than almost 400%. And the second one, actually the current one, almost 300%. That's insane when you see a logarithmic scale or something like this. I mean, that's a lot of interest right there, to see that those moves right now.
Yeah, very interesting to notice that. And also, if we uncheck the logarithmic scale and we see the normal one or the typical one that traders tend to use, we are trading at the price levels of 2015. I think like the with the logarithmic scale you can see with more detail these prices, but the lower support area I think it was more or less $10. So we are at those levels right now. Very interesting to have that into account also because this stock had an uptrend of wow, let's see the percentage because this has to be crazy. More than 8,000% to the upside. Well, it doesn't mean that this has to happen again, but that was completely insane. And obviously, the interest is obvious at this level.
Okay, so let's take a look at what happened right here to think about the current trend that we're experiencing. Look at that. We have the net income of the last, I would say 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. And you can clearly see that the company has been in profits at the beginning. And then with the exponential growth, they started to slow down, a lot of negative income. Actually, in June 2022, that quarter was absolutely insane, minus 1.6 billion. But right now, look at that. They recovered from that, and the situation is better, way better than before. So the current question that we have about this stock is, will they enter into profit?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below what is your opinion about it because we had this upside movement of more than 8,000%, but obviously from those levels until the current ones, we are talking about the downtrend of more than 98% and to lower levels even more. So completely crazy, the potential to the upside is huge, but also the downside risk that was right there was completely insane. Maybe right now we don't have that same risk, but everything can happen in trading. You can see minus 100% from all the prices until the stock reaches zero. So we don't know what will happen from here, but from the technical side, it's very interesting to see in the logarithmic scale, for example, we can clearly see that this last level has been trying to be broken out, and this time it seemed like it happened. This could be like a false breakout.
Very
That also
interesting.
happens sometimes. But maybe a lot of investors were waiting for this breakout. We don't know it yet. We have to wait and see how this week develops. And if they continue this upside movement, what do you think about it, guys?
Yeah, it's after a minus 92, 80%, 98%, I would say in terms of risk management, it's a good opportunity just based on that, But obviously, you need to take into consideration the numbers, and if they enter into profits, that could be like something very, very important for the stock, because when the stock is actually in profits is when they skyrocket. Sometimes they even you even see the trend, the uptrend before that happens, because there are some insider activity and things like that. So let's take a look at the forecast to see exactly what the Wall Street analysts think about it.
Yeah, we have very interesting forecast for this stock because we can see that they are not very bullish.
Wow.
The minimum one is minus 71% to almost $3. Well, minus $3. Then we have the average minus 59 $4.20. Good number for this type of stocks. And then we have the maximum one minus 35.60. $6.62 more or less. We are at the current price is $10. So they are not very bearish on this stock. We can see the EPS forecast, and the estimates appear to be better, but not in profits, at least for these quarters. And in the annual chart, we don't see that positive side neither in the forecast of the EPS.
Well, look at that. It looks horrible for the forecast. I gotta say that this is I think we never encountered something like this before, right, Enrique? Like such a bearish
Hmm.
forecast.
I'm not sure. I think some stocks, but they had like 2, 3 analysts. This have 10. This doesn't mean that they have the reason. Obviously, you can have your own opinion, and maybe you believe like this will go up and it will, or maybe you believe that it will go down and it will. But this is just another piece of information that we can use. And these analysts offering 1 year price forecast for this stock are not happy with the results that they expect. So they say that the average is minus 60%. What do you think about it? I think it's the interesting thing. Let us know in the comments below, and also the reasons behind it.
Look at that, we have a lot of negative surprise factor right here. We're talking about like estimates completely blown out. So maybe one of the reasons behind it is like the expectations about the company, and the reality always worse. And so maybe they are not that bullish right now, the analysts from Wall Street, because of that.
I think like they just said the average to be 4.20, 420, because of the type of this stock, the sector of the market. Because obviously they wanted to make that joke. I'm just kidding. I don't think it's because of that, but it was something to have into account. So very interesting. What is your price forecast? Let us know in the comments below so we can comment in the next video. And let's see how this week develops, because with this price action, I think it's very interesting. And also remember, if you have TradingView access, you have a link in the description below with a discount, with an affiliate link. You can help us in that way also. You can use the logarithmic scale or the non-logarithmic scale, and you can see the huge difference. If we take into look the monthly chart, for example, let's take a look at the non-logarithmic scale and then the logarithmic scale. It's like two completely different charts.
Wow, that's completely crazy. But it brings me back memories to what happened actually with Carvana. I don't know if it's the same, but Carvana, they experienced like a huge upturn. This is like a Christmas tree. Here actually it's like two Christmas trees. But then those who bought at the bottom, and I think they are right now in more than 1,000%, which is insane. So obviously you need to consider opportunities like this, analyze the companies closely, see the net income. If you can see a projection to the profits, I would say it's a good opportunity, but you have to do it yourself, your work, the research. We cannot do it for you.
Yeah, exactly. We can just state what are the fundamentals right now, what is the technical analysis from our perspective, what is the forecast of those Wall Street analysts. But at the end of the day, as a trader, as an investor, you have to take your own decisions and know the reasons behind it, and learn from the experience. Either way, if you win or if you lose, because in trading you can always gain experience, and if you gain capital also, we are happy for you.
So see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much.
Have a nice week. Take care. Bye bye.